ha ha. Now I am to change from normal house cat into Dr. Strong.
I am now Dr. Strong, and this man thinks he tells me what to do. I will now make this transducer to send him back to Wayne, New Jersey. First, Mr. Fitz says it's important to choose the housing of this transducer. This transducer housing. Now, I must use backing material. This will reduce the ring down, so this transducer will spend more time listening to his woes of sorrow as he is sent back years from now to rejoice in the times in which he had nowhere as near the responsibility of this report due on Monday. Backing material. Now, I must get what's important. They call the wear plate. The wear plate. It may not look like wear plate, but this is wear plate. Now, I get what we call the electrical leads, electrical network, okay, and external housing for what is what we call the crystals, once as of quartz, now lead zirconate, this the zirconate, and this the titanate. Okay, now we have the active elements involved with the backing and electrical network. Okay, now what we do is we take the first piece and we screw them in. This interdimensional transducer is designed to send you back in time, so I do not have to hear threatening messages and phone calls in the middle of the night or on the answering machine at any time. Okay, good. This is prepared. I take the housing and backing material and I put there, and I now put the electrical network with leads and connectors with these external housing and inner sleeve and active elements, what we call lead zirconate and titanate, and with the wear plate. Now, this part important. We now take the interdimensional matching layer and we match it right up like this. And what we do from here is we secure this point. Okay, we have secured. Very good. Now, what's most important now is we now take the configuration signal electrode, case backing, and the crystal, piezoceramic elements, zirconate, titanate, and we connect to the cable. Okay, this is the cable. Okay, this we connect. Very good. And I will leave detailed instructions for Mr. Jesse to call him. Well, if you You guys know him, two of you. We will save your identities to protect those that of the fat bride that makes complaint with Channel 9 News, and it gets reported to go to her wedding place and make complaint. Much is speculative. I assume that the complaint is that during the cocktail hour that the shrimp was not deep fried. That is what I think this all about. Big problems you make. And now I have to change from Cat to this guy, Dr. Strong, and all this. Crying out loud. They call it lycanthropy in some culture, shape-shifting in others. No full moon tonight. I'm not the werewolf. So what I do now is I leave message for they call the shot well, I make this interdimensional transducer very simple. What I tell him to do is to twist this, to plug in and twist this. But it's not prepared. I will even simplify more. I'll now combine what we know as the backing, inner sleeve, external housing, electrical network, electric leads, the connector and wear plate with the matching layer, and the lead zirconate and titanate piezoelectronic elements with the transducer we call now all together. And I put the switch for him to put here. I tell him to plug it in, and I will send him back into time. Back into time, he will go to a time in which he knows, maybe he does not know. I give him second chance to understand that the premise in which interdimensional man was created was that of transducer of the trees, venting the consciousness of the planet, screaming for help out to the realms of interdimensional consciousness that respond as interdimensional man that he never knew he was in Wayne, New Jersey, to figure out that acid rain and the illegal forestry and the how you say destruction of rainforests and illegal logging, check out any Greenpeace website, is led to the fact that interdimensional man would have been here sooner, but you cut down all the trees. Okay, I will simplify this with the plugging in and the click of a switch. Now I must change back into cat and use kitty litter. Excuse me.